All right, thanks for tuning into Leading Forecast. And I tell you what, getting ready for some more rough weather. It's been a crazy April, and more severe weather to come. Let's go on over the current Doppler radar. Storms, some snow showers, all kinds of good stuff going up across the Midwest here. We also have some showers and thunderstorms down across Texas. In fact, this was a little earlier radar image, but you can see the thunderstorms down across Texas here. Those were tornado warned for a while. Going on over to satellite, and look at these. Look at this thunderstorm down here. Huge, two huge thunderstorms down across Texas just blew up, and you can see a system out here across the Midwest causing all that rain and all that good stuff. It was been a nasty day across a lot of the Midwest. Going on over severe thunderstorm warnings or watches. I'm sorry, out across the Missouri and Arkansas area, and then another severe thunderstorm watch down across Texas where they had those big supercells earlier. And we're going over right now. This is all that's kind of left of that supercell. And you can see it's still under severe thunderstorm warning and did have a tornado report, down here with it. Other than that, it's kind of dying out. Slight risk today. You can see out across the Midwest as well as down across Texas. And that's going to kind of go away. I think we've kind of seen our big severe risk for the day. Tomorrow, slight risk out across the Midwest. Here we go again. All happening over again. And moderate risk probably going to come out across, I would say, this area here tomorrow. Terre Haute, Evansville, St. Louis, maybe even down to Sikeston, Missouri, even down southern Missouri. Probably going to get on a moderate risk. Damaging winds, large hail, some tornadoes. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe a couple of those tornadoes could be strong tomorrow. A lot of different dynamics going into this system here. Going on over the day 3 outlook, see text. See text. That's good. We're going to get a break. Probably going to see the potential for some afternoon thunderstorms in this area here as this front kind of meanders along that area Saturday afternoon. Then as we get into, I guess this would be Monday, here comes your day 5 outlook. And, I like these new Storm Prediction Center outlooks. They're kind of nice, and you can do so much different stuff with them. It's not just a couple, some lines and whatnot. You can kind of tell where things are at. Go on over 500 millibar chart. This is as we get into tomorrow. Dip in the trough here, and 500 showing that negative tilt. And you get the diffluent flow. Look, here we got one line coming up through Minnesota. We got another one going down through Tennessee off the East Coast here, and that's just showing me we're going to have some pretty good flow and some pretty good lift in the atmosphere, especially down across this area here, kind of southeast of that 500 millibar dip there. And so this is as we get into the day on or afternoon on Sunday. Here comes your your next trough coming off to the west. As we get into Monday, here it is dipping in through the plains. We'll zoom in a little bit on this so you can see it a little better. Dipping in through the plains, and that's going to roll off and cause more severe weather as we get into Monday. Then as we get into Tuesday, here's your next big trough. Again, another trough coming through the plains, that one before it coming off into the Midwest and the Great Lakes area. And here we go, more severe weather going to be associated down here. And then as we get into Thursday, your trough Wednesday, trough coming through the deep south as well as the Midwest here. Severe thunderstorms could develop in front of this. The good thing is it stays kind of positive tilted for the first time in what seems like forever. I've been, earlier this season it just didn't seem like we could get a good negative tilted trough, and they kept going positive, 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 neutral, and it was killing the tornadoes. Then we got into April, and all of a sudden they just went negative, and now we're getting tornadoes out the wazoo, on record pace right now. And then as we get into the afternoon hours on Thursday, I'm going to zoom in here so you guys can see this. Here comes your next system coming out across the west. A little shortwave coming through. That's going to be their next system. Here we go. This is the GFS. This is tomorrow afternoon. Low pressure center now across the western Illinois, eastern Iowa. Warm front dragging all the way to the east coast, and the cold front dry line coming down across the central plains. Thunderstorms breaking out all in that warm sector, along the warm front, even down across the cold front and into that triple point area. Thunderstorms will be in play tomorrow. Severe thunderstorms, damaging winds, large hail, and some tornadoes, and who knows, maybe even some strong tornadoes. Saturday will be our lull day. You can see We will still have thunderstorms breaking out along the frontal boundary there, but most of those will be weaker thunderstorms. They're not going to be severe. So we'll get a break as we get into Saturday. Sunday, here's your next low developing down across the Texas Panhandle, and then your warm front coming up across the Midwest. Thunderstorms developing along the warm front. You can see those there. Some of those will be severe. Main threats, I think, Sunday, damaging winds and some hail. I think tornado threat Sunday will be a little bit more minimal than we've seen over the past, couple of outbreaks. Then as we get into Tuesday, your low should be, probably somewhere out into this area here. And warm front draping up here, and then your cold front draping down here, and thunderstorms develop, once again, same old story. Thunderstorms developing along the warm front, and then, the triple point, the cold front. And again, the Midwest and even the South this time gets battered by more severe weather. And then as we get into Tuesday, here we go, severe weather potentially breaking out down here. Low up here with your cold front kind of dragging down through here. Then as we get into Thursday, here's your low and low here. And we have the fronts kind of coming down through here, and severe weather down across the south from, Ohio all the way down to the Gulf Coast. And then, and then we got more coming up after that. It just keeps marching in. Storms keep marching, and it's the La Nina pattern. It's this pattern we're in, and we're going to be in. So we're going to have a rough April. We'll probably have a rough March, and who knows about June and July, but we'll have to wait and see. But, stay safe, keep it tuned into your local National Weather Service as well as radio stations and news stations. And, a lot coming up over the next couple of weeks. Storm chasers are loving it. We're out there, and there's a lot of tornadoes, and, getting exactly what we're going to see a lot of time. Well, yeah, a lot of times. So, anyways, that's all I have for now. We'll do some in the future as time warrants. We've had so much to do over the past, month with storm chasing that we haven't had a lot of times for leading forecasts. So, anyways, that's all I have for now. You can check this out on swiftchaseteam.com as well as thedailyforecast.net. Have a great week and stay safe.